what kind of commitment do you expect from America region to achieve the blueprint of cooperative decade?
Well, we are very excited by the level of enthusiasm that we have seen around the blueprint. And we're excited that members in every region have been using this as a framework for their own planning. And that's ideal because it can't just be an International Cooperative Alliance blueprint or it will never reach its goals. It has to be something that inspires cooperatives everywhere. Now, they can't just adopt it as their own. They have to adapt it. They have to really apply it to their own regional and country-specific situation. And we're seeing that happen. We're seeing countries around the world translate this into their own languages. We have some 24 languages now that this have been translated into that we put on the website. And our hope is that this becomes not just a launch of a blueprint, but a campaign for the rest of the decade to achieve these very aggressive goals that will raise the visibility and awareness of the cooperative model of enterprise.
And speaking in a global terms, on which of the key themes of Blueprint do you think that have had a progress?
That have had?
A progress.
Progress. The 5 themes are all equally important and they're connected. We can't really make progress in one without the other. We think they have to move together. So there's participation, sustainability, identity, legal framework, and capital. And we are in the starting stages of initiatives in each of those areas that we will be unveiling in Cape Town, South Africa, November 2nd to 5th, when we have our biannual conference and General Assembly. And we will be, for example, in the area of identity, revealing there a new cooperative mark, which is an emblem, an image that cooperatives around the world, members of ICA and their members, will be able to use to shorthand in one image to the public that they are a cooperative. We also will have there a town hall forum held by a group that we're calling the Blue Ribbon Commission on Cooperative Capital. And these are high-level, world-class thinkers and practitioners in cooperative organizations who understand international finance and economics. And the idea is that we want to hear from members on their experience in accessing growth capital, startup capital. And this group will then assess that and use what they know and what they hear to shape the direction we move with public institutions, with the World Bank, with the IMF, with public financial institutions on accessing financial capital for cooperatives. We have a sustainability scan that we will be releasing in Cape Town, which has been analyzing how cooperatives around the world use sustainability, think of sustainability, their sustainability practices, so that we can determine the extent to which we can claim, as we would like to do, that the cooperative model is the most sustainable model of business, that it inclines by its design towards sustainability. So these are just a few of the areas where we're making some very real initial progress. These all will be just foundational initiatives from which we'll then grow and decide what we need to do in future years to reach that 2020 goal.
That's it, but the last and not the least, one of the themes of regional conference is cooperative legislation. What are the main difficulties of this issue in a global level, and what is your feeling concerning America's region?
Well, the Americas region has really taken the lead around legislative issues, policy, legal framework issues. There is here the parliamentarian meeting that's occurring, and we have been inspired by that to create a global parliamentarian network within the International Cooperative Alliance that we are in the process of forming. We also, in order to focus our public policy work, are drafting now the outlines of something we're calling Doing Cooperative Business. And this is intended to supplement a very comprehensive report that the World Bank produces every year called Doing Business. The World Bank doesn't look at cooperatives, it looks at small businesses generally, it looks at every country, and it looks at scores of factors on how easy or difficult it is to start up and conduct business in those countries. What we want to do is to focus on a handful of critical factors for cooperatives. For example, does the public policy prohibit cooperatives from working in some sectors like insurance or banking? Are government entities prohibited from contracting with cooperatives? We want to then assess how friendly the environment is in each country toward cooperatives. And we think that this will help us and help our members have more ammunition when they make their case about what is the best practice around the legal framework and policy framework that countries should adopt in order to provide a level playing field for cooperatives.
You have mentioned many times that the International Year of Cooperatives have opened a door. But if we don't know how to take advantage of the moment, it could close. What do you think, what was the most important door that the International Year of Cooperatives has opened?
What the International Year has given us inside the movement is a great sense of our cohesion, our size, our significance, and that's given us confidence. And for me, the greatest thing the International Year has given the movement is the confidence to start speaking outside of ourselves. Co-ops spend too long talking to each other. We need to bring more people into our world. We need to show more people what co-ops can do for them. We can show them how it can put food in their children's stomachs, give them homes, provide health for them, housing, agricultural co-ops, farming. It can do all these things. Many more people need to know about it. Our big ambition is to grow the co-op movement across the world. And that's what the International Year has given us. They've kick-started a new generation of cooperatives.
That's it. And what is the message that you would like to share with the cooperatives of America, or invite them to be more involved or be an active part of the blueprint?
Okay, so I know that they're already an active part of just about everything in the international cooperative family. Very lively people here. So what I'm hoping is that they will continue to show the initiative, to look at new sectors of the economy where they can start cooperatives, to ensure that cooperatives stay front of mind for their national decision makers. Don't allow cooperatives to disappear off the political agenda. Keep it there. Keep them thinking about what more they can do with cooperatives, come up with ideas. That's what it's all about. There's plenty of energy here, there's plenty of enthusiasm for cooperatives. What we need to do is to make sure that they learn from the rest of the world what can be done, because whatever business you want to start as a cooperative, someone's done it somewhere in the world. And one thing about co-ops, they share. So if there's something happening in India that might work here, they'll tell you how to do it. And that's what's great about this movement. It serves so many people, so many families, and it's a sharing, caring organisation.
And the last but not the least, in which way cooperatives could take part of this initiative?
Cooperatives are absolutely the essential part of it. All our cooperatives need to be as good as they can be, to showcase to the world the size of the movement. You know, cooperatives across the world are owned by over 1 billion of the world's citizens. 1 billion people have chosen to be part of a cooperative because it gives them something. Not because it's some sort of idealistic dream, but because it's real to them. It does something for them. And so I think cooperatives themselves need to make sure that their businesses are working really well, that their democracy is active, that they keep encouraging people to join, they look for people who might be active within their movement, they train them, they teach them. Let's have some really active. Don't forget your members. Your members are vital. When any cooperative gets in trouble, it's usually because they've lost touch with their members. Active membership policy. And if a cooperative is as good as it can be in its governance, in its democracy, in its whatever it's doing commercially, the service to members, it's going to grow.
Thank you very, very much indeed, Pauline.
Thank you.
Creo que el movimiento cooperativo está teniendo un desarrollo importante. De hecho, a nivel mundial, esta es una de las regiones que mayor crecimiento está teniendo. pero esto no quiere decir que digamos que estamos bien en general. Hay que mejorar todavía muchas cosas. Tenemos que, pues digamos, equilibrar bastante el desarrollo de nuestras cooperativas de tal manera que garanticemos la sustentabilidad y el desarrollo equilibrado de nuestras cooperativas en nuestros diferentes países. Y yo creo que se ha avanzado de manera muy importante, se ha aprovechado muy bien el año 2012 como el Año Internacional de las Cooperativas. Estamos teniendo un nuevo impulso, pero sin duda alguna que hay varios retos todavía que tenemos que enfrentar.
¿Cree que el movimiento cooperativo puede llegar a constituirse como el modelo de negocios de mayor crecimiento en los próximos 10 años?
Yo creo que sí tenemos muchas posibilidades. De hecho, en el plan de la década cooperativa que se ha definido por la Alianza Cooperativa Internacional, hay 5 ejes que a mí me parece que si los atendemos de manera adecuada, van a impulsar un desarrollo integral de las cooperativas, y sí creo que podría darse el que seamos uno de los sectores de la economía que tengan un mayor crecimiento en esta década, sobre todo de aquí al año 2020.
¿Cuáles son los mayores desafíos de ese movimiento cooperativo de las Américas en esta década?
Bueno, en América en general creo que la mayoría de las cooperativas de nuestros países tienen bastante apego a la doctrina cooperativa, a la identidad cooperativa. En mi opinión, creo que lo que nos hace falta equilibrar un poco es aspectos más de carácter empresarial, lograr una mejor administración, una mejor capitalización de nuestras cooperativas. Creo que si eso lo equilibramos adecuadamente con mantener una adecuada identidad, un apego a la filosofía cooperativa, estaremos provocando un equilibrio, un desarrollo integral. Entonces yo creo que ese es el gran reto que tenemos, mantener un desarrollo equilibrado.
Don Manuel, ¿cuál ha sido la repercusión del plan para una década cooperativa en las Américas?
Bueno, el plan para una nueva década cooperativa que fue pues aprobado en la Asamblea de Manchester de la ASI. Desde la ASI de Américas lo comenzamos a promover, a divulgar ya a principios de este año, y hemos participado en diferentes actividades en varios países de la región, en los cuales informamos en qué consiste este plan para una década cooperativa. Como se dijo en esta conferencia regional, es un plan ambicioso, un plan, digamos, que pretende varias cosas importantísimas para el movimiento cooperativo, y lo que hemos avanzado es por lo menos en la divulgación, en el conocimiento. Pero esto es importante decirlo, que el plan para una década cooperativa no depende solo de la ASI ni de la ASI Américas, depende fundamentalmente de que las organizaciones cooperativas, miembros asociados a la ASI y no miembros también, puedan apropiarse de este plan, hacerlo suyo e implementarlo, porque eso, de esa forma es la única que vamos a poder lograr algunos resultados concretos. Pensamos que se ha avanzado mucho, pensamos que ya es de conocimiento de mucha gente, pero todavía hay miles, cientos de miles de cooperativistas que no lo conocen. Entonces, bueno, nosotros continuaremos con este trabajo de divulgación, apoyaremos a las cooperativas también en su divulgación y algunas actividades, pero repito, el trabajo principal es de las propias cooperativas. El tema donde quizás están los retos más difíciles es el tema de la gobernabilidad y la participación. Nosotros creemos que tenemos que ser todavía más incisivos en el tema de aumentar la participación de los asociados, ver diferentes caminos, diferentes vías de aumentar esa participación, ver cómo podemos utilizar las redes sociales para también que aquellas personas que piensen que bueno, no tienen tiempo o cualquier otro inconveniente puedan utilizar las redes sociales para participar también en su cooperativa, y además de eso recibir, digamos, opinión de gente que no se han asociado a la cooperativa, pero que saben que tienen a lo mejor incluso una visión, una idea errada de la cooperativa, puedan participar a través de las redes sociales en dar, digamos, sus comentarios de cómo ven la cooperativa. Y el tema de gobernabilidad, bueno, eso realmente estamos convencidos de que todavía hay muchos problemas de gobernabilidad en nuestras cooperativas. Yo creo que eso es un tema pues que realmente tenemos que trabajarlo más, y por supuesto el tema de capital, que es un desafío de todas las cooperativas, no solo de esta región, sino de muchas otras regiones en el mundo. Aquí hay que ser autocrítico, por supuesto también. Creo que desde las Asia Américas tenemos que hacer mucho más que lo que hemos hecho en este trabajo, empezar por constituir un sitio web para la red de parlamentarios, empezar a contactarlos, que nos manden información, y bueno, yo creo que solo mostrando algo concreto es que podemos avanzar.
¿Invitación para la próxima cumbre en Cartagena?
Bueno, hacerle un llamamiento a todos los cooperativistas que tienen la posibilidad de escuchar esta entrevista, de que nos acompañen en la tercera cumbre cooperativa, que va a ser en Cartagena del 2 al 7 de noviembre. Aquí tuvimos 980 personas. Pensamos que en Cartagena vamos a tener muchos más, probablemente 1.200, o incluso podemos superar lo de Guadalajara, 1.500. Colombia tiene un movimiento cooperativo muy fuerte, y bueno, hacemos un llamamiento para que vayamos constituyendo poco a poco, fortaleciendo poco a poco nuestra unidad, y esa unidad pues a veces se ve también en este tipo de actividades.